Alright, what's up, guys? So, Patrol Stories TV has uploaded a video titled Threatening Officer Come Near Me and Find Out Backfired on Him. Yeah, that's one thing you can't do. You can't threaten no police officer and then think you're gonna be able to get away with it. Even if you're looking at it as like, oh, okay, it's just some small little petty threat. They're not gonna do anything to me over a small little. No, they gonna do something to you over a small little petty threat. That's just something I feel like a lot of people need to understand is that you can't threaten a police officer. That's a crime. So yeah, you might not look at it as a crime, but police officers is gonna look at it as a crime. So yeah, just a little bit of advice out there to people. They think they can get away with threatening a cop. No, you can't. You can't do that and stuff. So I'm trying to think, because I be playing Grand Theft Auto. I'm trying to think, because I think you can have conversations with cops on there, like how like you just be walking by and you press a button. I think it might have been San Andreas where they did that. And if you say something disrespectful to the cop, like they are gonna do something to you and stuff. So yeah, it's just something where it's like, yeah, you're like, oh, freedom of speech, this, that. No, the threats don't fall in that category as freedom of speech. It's like, yeah, if you speeching about, talking about some stuff where it's like, yeah, it's speech worthy. A threat ain't speech worthy. That's a threat, So it's like you gotta look at it as like, okay, how would you react if somebody was threatening you? You may not take it serious, but there's gonna be people out there that do take it serious. But anyways, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Patrol Stories TV for more videos like this. And with that being said,
I have 50 plus text messages. I don't know how many times he's called me today, threatening to kill me, my family. He said, I think it was, I'm going to punch you in the face or I'm going to.
Do you think I broke her teeth? Do you think I fought her? Do you think I smacked her? Do you think I hurt? Obviously you don't. Out of my car, mother.
On September 28th, 2023, officers responded to Punta Gorda, Charlotte County in Florida, in reference to a domestic disturbance.
It looks like Florida. I was about to say, it looks way too nice out there for it to just be like this is Seattle or something, or this. Nah, there ain't no areas like this in Seattle unless you're watching a movie that takes place in Florida at a Seattle theater. But yeah, I was about to say, I was like, this has to be like off in some nice area in Florida, possibly California. But anyway,
disturbance. The victim called 911 and stated that her boyfriend was intoxicated and making threats to kill her. Daniel J. Parsh approached her with a closed fist and kept on closing the garage door as she was trying to leave.
Oh, wow.
Here's what happened when officers arrived on the scene.
Why am I here? Somebody called in a well-being check.
Oh, well, that would have been one of them.
Okay.
And trust me, I did not ever put my hands on somebody or do something.
Okay, that's fine.
This lady here is being weird.
Okay, let's go up here and talk.
No.
Well, I want to talk to you away
Do
from them.
not intimidate me and push up on me.
I'm not. I want to go
like,
talk.
My thing is this: if you ain't do nothing, you ain't have nothing to worry about. That's like, all right, scenario. If I'm outside minding my own business, a cop approaches me and they're all like, "Yeah, we got a call at this address that there's some woman being hurt or abused." And my thing is this: I'm like, okay. I know my mom ain't called. I know my sister ain't called. I know my dad ain't called. I know I ain't called. Who out here calling about me? I don't know how to respond to that, officer. There ain't nobody. You can check everybody in the house. You can check everybody near the house. I have to say, I'm probably the most quiet neighbor in my whole neighborhood and stuff. So, yeah, but I'm like, conduct your investigation. Do what you got to do, But, yeah, when you're out here like, oh, it's, they're like, oh, you're not going to intimidate me. It's like, you're, like, overall, like, I guess putting up some sort of fight towards the cop on why he needs to conduct the rest of this investigation, then it's going to give that cop suspicion that you are doing something. So yeah, it's something where it's like, it shouldn't even get to that point where you're, threatening your girlfriend. It should never get to that point. But yeah, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, don't play it out like that, I guess, if you try to get the cops off your back. But anyways, but yeah, just don't be abusive. Point blank, period.
Talk to you away from the person that, or the people that you are claiming called in.
Of not claiming. Obviously, you're here for a reason.
Yeah, I told you, a well-being check on everybody that's in the house.
Okay, well, that's the person's in the house.
Okay,
so check on her.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Hurt?
No, but I'll talk to you guys.
No, you will not talk to me.
You don't want to
look
talk
at
to me?
her.
Okay. Then I don't.
Don't tell me. Don't give your directives to me.
He is, bro. It's that what he just did, that whole stutter or whatever he wants, an attacking of some sorts. I feel like that's him trying his hardest to intimidate that cop. Cop's not falling for it. Cops are like, bruh, look, man, I guarantee and I promise you, this fight's not going to end in your favor. And if it does, you're still going to lose this fight. Because if it, let's say, all right, you beat me down, go on about your business, then there's going to be a whole force of police. You think you can fight a whole force of police officers? Not going to happen, bruh.
Talk to her then. If that's what was called, then talk to that person across the street.
Okay.
Right?
Hello there,
That's
ma'am.
crazy.
I'm going to get just your basic information and stuff. I know you called like an hour ago.
Look at what I'm doing right now, sir. Look at this.
Amanda, right?
Look at this.
Amanda, what's your middle name? Hey, do me a favor. Stand over there for me.
I'm not in
I'm trying to speak.
matter, right? Am I in hearing your investigation?
You are right now because I'm trying to speak to her and you're getting in the middle of it.
3 steps
That's
back.
I don't care how close you stand, just don't talk or anything so I can speak.
Talk.
Not if you're gonna interrupt me or not. You can't.
If you can't pay attention to what you're doing,
This guy is crazy.
It's rude for me.
Yeah, if she ain't married to this guy, I'm like my best advice, leave that situation alone. Because that's gonna be one of those things where I'm like, this is gonna be a reoccurring thing. So the cops being called and all that crap, and this eventually we're gonna get to a point where the cops is gonna get tired of coming out there. They're gonna be like, okay, you're gonna have to do something because we can't keep coming out here to, I guess, protect you when he's having one of his days and stuff. So
shut your mouth.
Okay.
Jason.
That's fine. Stand over there so I can finish speaking to her.
Right the here.
Go over there.
No. Make me.
Okay. Nobody's filed any kind of reports or anything.
Why are you here then?
Anybody can call in a well-being check for any reason at any time, sir. Any of your neighbors can call in a well-being check.
that's true.
What's this thing? It's a sword.
Yeah, 10-4. He's disorderly right now. They're over 10-4. Is this a good address for you? Do you have another one?
Just because
This is my home
you guys closely.
He's been drinking, like gone on the bench for 4 or 5 days straight.
Hmm.
He takes care of our 2-year-old while I'm at work.
Okay.
He's just running his mouth like this, threatening to harm me.
Okay.
It's on text message, over the phone. She heard it over the phone. And just in person. He's been drinking. He did it today.
Okay.
He said, "You're smiling, you're laughing. I'm gonna f you up. I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna."
He seems like an absolute joy. It's saying the exact same stuff to me, and I've been here for 3 seconds. So,
And it literally, it's like I said, I'm a teacher. I have probably 50 plus text messages from him.
So what I'm going to recommend, there's not a lot I can do with words, obviously.
It's like, dang it, then it's like her being a teacher too. It's like, because teachers, some of them teachers, depending on the grade that she teaches, I'm like, I don't know, I'm detecting like maybe she might be an elementary teacher or something. I don't know, she just don't seem like, she just don't got that voice. I feel like there's levels to it when becoming when being a teacher of things. Elementary teachers, they kind of have like that, chirpy, not chirpy. I ain't trying to disrespect her, but I feel like they just sound different than like high school. Maybe she could be a middle school teacher, but it gotta be like 6th grade or something. If not that, it's like that's the highest grade I think she would be teaching. And I'm like, but yeah, she comes off as an elementary teacher. I don't know. That's just what I'm feeling. Maybe she might even be a college professor or something. But anyways,
Tomorrow morning,
but it's like just
go
that
down to the
stress
courthouse
and
with all
then
of
having
your
to
text
come home and
messages,
do it,
everything.
dude.
I'll
That's
give
a
you the
lot.
case number from this and file for what's called an injunction.
He was like holding the baby on the couch with him. Like he was crying. He wouldn't let him down to move to me. Finally, he did.
Okay. In the state of Florida, mom and dad have same custody. I can't. If you have the baby, then you don't have to turn the baby over to dad. I can't make you turn the baby over to dad without a court order or anything like that. Okay. So that's how that goes. And again, in the future, if he has the baby, I can't make him turn the baby over to you. Okay. Now, if he's like this, then it's a little bit different situation. Because Daniel, I have done nothing but talk to you with respect or anything else.
I agree.
And all of you done
I agree.
is...
I'm mad. We're mad though, because that happened.
That's fine, but I haven't treated you with any disrespect or anything else.
I don't think you did.
This whole time.
So it's like,
Talked to you the same way the whole time. I haven't even raised my voice to you. There's no reason to disrespect me. If she's the one that called, she's concerned about her friend. There's nothing wrong with that.
But do you see her friend?
It's fine. But there's nothing wrong if a friend calls concerned about another friend.
To make a false report?
There's no report
There's
or anything.
nothing wrong about that?
There's no false report. There's no crime or anything else.
You did not come here.
It's a well-being check. Like I said, anybody can do it at any time for any reason.
Right, especially your people. Your people right there.
I don't know.
You close.
I have no idea who that is.
Stop.
I couldn't even tell her name. Couldn't even tell you her name. No idea who it is. All I know is that somebody called in a well-being check, and they asked me to come down and check on everybody in the house, and that's what I'm here for. That's it. I've treated you the same way the whole time I've been here, haven't I?
You did.
Okay. There's no reason to get mad at anybody or anything like that.
There is. I mean, this person called a false report. That's not a reason to be mad.
A false report has nothing to do with a well-being check.
She said I committed a crime.
My thing is this. A false, so I guess to explain to you guys what a false report, a difference between what's going on right now and a false report. A false report is when, so yeah, let's say cop shows up, they're both outside, and then the cop that is asking like, hey, I'm just doing a well-being check on everybody in the house. We got a call saying that there's a guy threatening to abuse a woman. The lady, the woman, mom, teacher, you know, whoever she is, she would be like, what are you talking about? There's no threats being made here and stuff, but it ain't gonna be on some stuff where it's like she's saying that, I guess, to protect herself and, you know, I guess not get on this guy's bad side. She would overall be confused. Everybody would be confused. He would be sober. The kid wouldn't be crying or doing no, you know, like everybody would be confused. And I think that's when the cop would, you know, go trace that call back. And then I feel like that would be the person that's acting nervous, the one that made the call. Because it's like, okay, well, now they caught me and things. So that would be a false report. This isn't a false report. I'm like, just because you say it's a false report, don't make it a false report. But anyways.
What crime?
Apparently assaulting somebody.
Did I say that at any point?
Yeah, you did, actually.
No, I didn't.
As soon as you fall, you wanted to check because you wanted to make sure somebody was okay.
Because I didn't know this was... That's what a well-being check is. Making sure everybody's okay in the house, right?
Is that okay? So it's cool. Well, I'm gonna call. What's your last name? Lawrence. Okay,
Levance.
so I'm gonna call your house, and I'm gonna be like, hey,
You can, but nobody's gonna be there because it's just me. Nobody said you were putting your hands on her or anything.
You did.
No, I never once said that.
You did.
If you called in a well-being check on your mom and dad, and we went out there, would you want us to check on all of them?
Talk me out of this circle.
Okay.
You know what happened.
Okay.
You know why you came here, and you know why you investigated something.
There is no crime or anything.
I know for a fact there's no crime.
Okay, so why are you yelling at
Get in your car and leave.
No, you're not going to tell me what to do,
Well,
unfortunately.
why? You work for me.
No.
I pay your salary.
Unfortunately, I work for the people of Charlotte County.
And who pays support Charlotte County?
Hello there. Sorry
My
for leaving
boss
you
pays me.
unattended
I'm
with
like,
him for
"You
a
not
second.
my
I'm
boss?"
totally fine. My brother-in-law works with you guys, and my ex is a cop. So
I've been waiting on my second person to deal with him, so
that's
because he
okay.
is extremely drunk at this point.
Yeah, he usually is.
This is our lovely gentleman over here. He's extremely drunk. They're good in everything. I already talked to her about an injunction and everything. While I was talking to them, he came over here and started giving our caller. So he's been extremely
The caller
Yeah.
for her to still be sitting there and things, because I did see where he was like walking up and was like yelling from over here and stuff, and I'm like, for her to just be still, she has to be packing, and that's probably why she wasn't worried. She's like, yeah, you come over here and want to, you gonna go back limping or fighting for your life. But yeah, that's something where it's like, yeah, that guy. The thing is you know what's funny? It's like, let's say the girlfriend / teacher, let's say she had like some brothers or cousins or something, where it's like they some like big size dudes, they be doing like them boulder lifting contests and things, where it's like, world's strongest man contest. He wouldn't have been carrying on like that. He had been acting all respectful. See, that's the thing where it's like situations like this, they know that they can act a certain way with the cops, not realizing that it's like acting that way, it is gonna get you arrested, but they think it's all cool and stuff. But it's like, let it be a situation where it's like, they actually gonna have to be fighting with somebody and not like, I guess, fighting against a cop arresting them. And then it's like, it's a situation where it's like, it ain't gonna be no cop like trying to arrest you. It's gonna be somebody going off across your head. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, people, please be respectful to your peers, people you in a relationship with, married to, whatever the situation may be. But it's like, it ain't gotta be like this. You know, it really doesn't. But it could be worse. And I'm saying more so for the guy. And I don't think he realizes that. But anyways.
The whole time. So if she feels that he's disorderly and intoxicated, then he's going to go for that. Because he's been nothing but disrespectful to all of us at this point.
Hi.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute. Just keep quiet over there. Listen, dude, I'm not the one.
Cops say I'm
I'm
not
gonna
the
talk to her.
one.
Not come at me. I'm gonna talk to her and then I'm gonna
You're
talk
gonna
to you.
do what you're told. You're gonna do what your job is.
Get the
You're gonna do what your job is.
You don't get to tell me what to
I
do.
do. I pay your salary.
Where's my check?
Stupid fuck.
Where? Show me where you pay my salary.
Every time I get taxed,
Huh?
it pays your salary.
Oh, it does. So you directly pay my salary.
No, indirectly, I
Okay.
pay your salary.
I need you to
You
just.
don't need me to do. I'll stand right.
I need
here.
you to
What
calm
need
down.
do Is walk the f over there or find out.
Find out what?
Come on, come closer then.
You're not going to make threats to a law enforcement
You're not
officer.
going to come closer and threaten me.
Nobody's
But
threatening
what
you.
you're doing now, and he's trying to circle me. This is a threat.
Say what's wrong with you, man? You want to be the one to talk?
He's threatening me.
He won't even talk. This is what he's done to me the whole time.
If you want to be the one to talk, then talk. Explain to me what's going on. Why am I here?
I don't understand why.
Obviously, there's an issue, right?
That person had an issue and called the cops on no issue.
Okay.
Nobody
It's
got hurt.
something-
Nobody got touched. I would never do that.
So why are you fired up, though?
Because he's trying to circle me, and you're coming forward.
I'm not going to talk to you across the block. So yeah, I'm going to come forward. I'm going to come to talk
All
to
right,
you.
then.
It's
Go
like,
there.
bro, what is you? My thing is this: if you ain't did nothing, you ain't got nothing to worry about. That's what I'm saying. It's just people. I feel like that when they carry on like this, it's just they know that they did something. They just don't want to admit that they said something, and then that's why it's like, oh, I'll just use my word because my word is stronger than anything's. And it's like, no, bro, it's not. Yeah, it's like on the like the times where I have, I guess, like, I don't know, how can I say I came across police officers? Just more so in the way where it's like, I know I ain't do no crime, I know I ain't did nothing, you know, it's like, I have no reason to be acting all nervous or anything else. I'll nod my head at a cop, I'm trying to think, I'm like, there's gonna probably be a day where I dap a cop up and we go on about our business, but it's like, my thing is this, I know I ain't did nothing, I know I ain't got nothing to worry about, why am I out there tripping? Like, that's the thing that I just don't get about situations like this. Like I said, it's like, if you ain't did that thing, it's like, fam, your girlfriend would have jumped to your defense before you could have even said anything. So it's like, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's just, man, you know, it's like, you could just be in such a, like, just overall good situation. Like, fam got a nice house, look like he got nice cars, just overall, like, yeah, just having a good life right now. And it's like, you just messing it up on a six-pack. I don't get it, man. But anyways,
No, you're not going to tell me what to do. I'm here to talk to each and every one of you.
not that scene.
I
Clearly
can.
Can't see.
That's exactly what I can
He
do.
ain't got
It's
no
called a lawful
six-pack.
order. I can tell you.
But I
Yes,
like a Bud Light six-pack.
I can't.
Careful about it then. So you're expecting me of committing a crime.
I'm here to conduct an investigation.
Okay.
If you're going to,
Look, I
don't
don't
interrupt
have
me.
to help you
Don't
with
interrupt
your
me.
investigation.
Don't interrupt me. If you're going to interfere with that investigation,
With your investigation.
you're part of the investigation. Quite frankly,
I
you're
don't have to.
you're the
So
issue.
You're saying I committed a crime.
I'm saying you're the issue.
See what I'm saying? You keep stepping. I'm not the issue. The issue is that you're here and taxpayers' money got wasted. That's the issue. And then you're trying to still come at me.
This is the second call we've got today.
That's a
Hey, I
lot.
thought it
No,
was
it's
just the
not
one.
between two people. No, it's not.
Absolute
No,
lie.
it's not. I'm not the one, dude.
Absolute lie.
Okay.
Go get in your car. Then arrest me. Arrest me or go get in your car.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to talk to her. And if that's what I need to do, then that's what I'm going to
Go
do.
talk to her.
You stand over there and keep your mouth shut.
I'll do what I want.
No, you're not. You will go to jail. Keep your mouth shut.
As Officer Clower was speaking to the victim, Officer Levance was trying to get Daniel to calm down, but Mr. Circle didn't want to cooperate.
Oh, yeah, the car. So, walk me through what happened. I see you had called in earlier about a standby.
Yes.
And nobody came out, and then here we are.
Yes.
Excellent.
He basically.
I'm sorry about that, first of all.
This has been going on for like 4 days straight now. He's gone on a binge. He's an alcoholic. He's been drinking all day. He watches him while I'm at work.
That's
So
a scary thing. I'm like, I don't know. That's something where I'm like, yeah, that my kid gonna have to come to the school with me, but I'm like, I can't have them in no situation like this, so I could come back home with ambulance trucks, fire trucks, you know, and then a cop coming up to me all like, hey, you know, there's a couple of things we gotta tell you. It's like, you know, somebody lost their life. And we just want to overall conduct it. I ain't even trying to have that conversation. So yeah, that's one of those. Then see him in the back of a squad car. That's why I'm like, yeah, this one of those things where, you know, I guess like if to whoever this mom is, highly, I don't know, she's still, I mean, if that's the, you know, the kid's father, then I'm like, yeah, you know, he's like, he gonna have to get himself cleaned up, because yeah, that's something where I'm like, that'd just be a dangerous game to play, you know, having that kid there where it's like the kid pretty much gonna have to watch after themselves, because it's like he ain't in no position to watch after the kid. Be out here drinking 4 or 5 days straight. I'm like, that's crazy. I'm like, fam, I couldn't do no stuff like that. But yeah, it's something where I'm like, you know, maybe one day today he'll realize that it's like, yeah, he's in the wrong, and it's like you can't be carrying on like that. But anyways, yeah, it's just stuff like that where I'm like, man, that's just scary for the kid.
he is drinking while he's under his care. I have 50 plus text messages. I don't know how many times he's called me today, threatening to kill me, my family. He says, come home, find out what happens. I was on the phone with him. She heard him threaten me, threaten my family. And they came home, and he's just running his mouth.
I don't know if, because I don't be paying attention to stuff like that when I be calling people, but they should have like a record feature on iPhones, I guess, like, if overall, if you know, people are making threats to you, or you know it's gonna be a crazy conversation, then yeah, you know, it's like, would you like, it should be an option. It's like, would you like to record this call? Then it's like, yeah, sure. But if then if not, then honestly, yeah, you know, accept the call, and then, you know, just let it be and things. But and even let it be a situation where it's all like, you know, like even when it's on that menu, and then it should be like a record option and stuff, and it's like you can record the call. But that's all that I'm saying, that what it should be, you know, have it where it's like it gets sent to your, because yeah, they have like that files section on the iPhones. But and then yeah, even with like Samsung Galaxies and any other Google Pixels and any other types of phones out there. But anyway,
He keeps talking about a situation in my past that happened 20 years ago, and then said, "Oh, you're laughing at me, you're smiling at me. Find out what happens. I'm gonna punch your face in." And then he's like, "Down, you can't hold him. Put him down." And he like made the baby come over to the couch with him and wouldn't let him come back with me, back over into the chair with me.
Okay. So, did he make any threats to you since you've been home?
Yes.
Verbal threats?
Yes.
What did he say to you?
He said, I think it was, I'm going to punch you in the face, or I'm going to knock you out.
Did you feel like he was going to punch you in the face?
I mean, he scooted up on the edge of the couch, and he like balls his fist up and like gets.
Were you in fear that you were going to get harmed?
I mean, yes, eventually. I think he keeps saying it and has been saying it over the past, and especially these past 4 days, has been consistent in the evenings at nighttime. So yeah, I'm sure at some point it will come to a time where he will actually do something.
So he's making threats to you.
Yes.
And in those threats, you are in fear that he has the ability to make good with this.
Absolutely.
Okay. At any point in time, was it physical with you guys today?
Not today.
Not today.
Yes.
But it's been physical in the past.
Yes.
So what happened today?
He has been texting me throughout the day. While I was at work, he had the child with him here at the house. Has been under the influence. Threatening to, he said, family up. He said, if you come to this house, find out what happens, on the phone and through text message. Both of those. And then once I got home, he's again running.
That cop ain't even phased by him. He's getting in a whole like fighting stance, and it ain't even a proper fighting stance, Bobby. He's just getting in that stance like he's like he's preparing and stuff. And I'm like, that cop's just not even bothered. That cop's all like, hey, look, bro, if you try something, he's like, you getting thrown down to the ground, put in handcuffs. It's easy and simple as that. And I'm pretty sure it's like the cop where it's like their body camera is being focused through. He's seen where this guy charged at this cop. He's immediately running over it. It's like now it's at an advantage where it's like it's two cops against you and you're drunk on top of that. Yeah, bro, you ain't gonna win that fight. You is not gonna win that fight, but. Anyway,
running his mouth. I was sitting on the chair holding the child, and he leaned up forward on the couch. He balled his fists together and said, "If you keep laughing, I'm gonna punch you in the face, or I'm gonna hit you in the face," something like that. And then said, "You better put your head down right now, or I'm gonna get you." And then made the baby go over to him on the couch and wouldn't let him come to me.
Other than the face-to-face threat where he threatened to hit you, you said something about text messages.
Yes, he sent text messages throughout the day today while I was at work.
And what did the text messages say?
It was saying, around and find out, I'm gonna up your family, I'm gonna f you up, don't come to this house, or I'll kill you. One of those.
You were able to provide me those text messages, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So with both the text messages and then the face-to-face verbal, you made the threats. Again, do you feel like you're in place in fear?
Yes.
I will run my mouth as much as I want to. I cannot be put to jail for running my mouth.
it's called disorderly.
Right?
Knuckles over here was ready to fight with the officers, but when officers went in for the arrest, he gave up without even raising a fist.
Because your douchebag person over there called you and you guys are trying to act like tyrants and intimidate people. That's stupid. That's stupid as honestly. What? Do you think her teeth, do you think I broke her teeth? Do you think I fought her? Do you think I smacked her? Do you think I hurt her? Obviously you don't, right? But you want to get madder and madder because why? Why are you trying to circle me, son? Why'd you keep trying to circle me?
Relax, Daniel.
Because you relax. Lawrence.
Levance. It's a V.
Whatever your name is.
There's no R in there.
You relax.
I am.
You're not this is not relaxed.
This is.
This is, I'm scared. Me again. You want me to say it again? Me again. Try to arrest me. See what happens. Please.
Daniel, threatening law enforcement is not a good way to go.
I don't think you threatening a citizen is
I never once said or did anything
you were
to threaten you.
circling me to say that you're going to attack me. You
I never
wanted
said
to make
that.
sure that I was behind. You were behind me.
I don't know. Maybe I missed something in this body cam video. So I'm like, walking around you is threatening you. Yeah, this guy, I'm like, that alcohol. I'm like, sir, you're going to have to put that alcohol down.
That's what you were doing. Why'd you do it? Because you're annoyed now? Because this? Fuck
Not at all. Not at all, Daniel.
Because this? That's the truth about it. She called and talked some shit, and then it's a big deal. Obviously, this woman was not hurt. Never. It don't happen. You should get in your car.
You're not going to tell me what
I'm
to do.
telling
Daniel.
you to get in your car.
You're not going to tell either one of us what to do.
Hey, you should get in your car. You should get in your car. If you guys come at me and try to attack me, that'd be a bad thing.
It's like, what are you going to do?
That would be very bad. I'm down. I didn't waste taxpayers' money. I didn't beat up a female.
Nobody said you did, Daniel.
Yeah, you're here because of that.
Nobody said you did.
Because she called and said I did. That's why you're here. It's 100% why you're here. I'm down though, I'm ready. If we want to make it a real serious assault, let's do it.
There's no need for it, Daniel.
Let's
Stop. There's
Then
no
go,
need
get
for
in
it.
your car.
No, you're not going to tell us what
Don't
to do.
tell me that I did something either. It's funny, it's not cool, it's not fair. It's not funny. You called the cops. You got these guys out here ready to attack me.
Neither one of us is ready to attack you, Daniel.
I don't blame you for not wanting to, but I'm down. Your leg can keep shaking. 100% down. Step on my property.
I did anyway.
Go ahead.
Daniel, how many times are you going to threaten law enforcement?
I'm not threatening you.
That is a threat.
I'm taking care of myself.
That is a threat, Daniel.
I am scared right now.
You're the one
Scared
instigating
as fuck.
everything.
It's just funny how, like, when people, when they, like, so they get accused for something, they try to flip it and say, oh, I'm not saying that. But then it's like, you're saying something along those lines. But it's like, overall, it's like, yeah, it's something where I'm like, I can't sugarcoat it, or overall, nah, I got a text message. But anyways, but it's like, yeah, it's like you can't like sugarcoat it or make it seem like that. It's like, oh, I'm not saying this, or I'm not, just because it's, you know, I'm saying it this way, or I'm like, bro, it's still the same thing. It's like, overall, at the end of the day, you cannot threaten a cop. Point blank, period. All right, so.
You came to my house.
Okay, that's my job. That is literally my job.
To threaten me? How come you don't ask her questions then? Why aren't you being like, why did you file a false report?
We tried to talk to her, but you wanted to keep yelling and screaming and telling us what to do.
All right,
So
I'll shut up. My bad. Go talk to her and ask her why she filed.
again, you're not going to tell us what to do.
And
We'll get to her when we get to her.
Sorry, her man cheated on her who was a cop. All right, I'll go over and talk to her then.
No, you're going to stay right there.
I got to stay right here?
Yep.
Or what?
You're going to stay right there.
Or
Because I'm telling you to. I'm giving you a lawful order to stay right there.
under arrest. If I move, you will.
If you don't follow my direct order, yes. At this point, yes.
What is the lawful order?
Do not leave your driveway. Do not approach her in
Why
any
can't
way.
you tell me I can't leave my driveway?
Because.
Just because.
Because I gave you a lawful
It's
order
on
to.
camera, just so you know.
I know it is.
You just
I
said
spend 12 hours of my shift on camera.
because I told you you can't.
Correct. We're here conducting an investigation. I don't want you near her.
Hey, he's been
Therefore,
on the
I'm
job for 12 hours.
giving you a lawful command not to move from your
Like a
driveway.
breaker or something.
So if I cross this line, you're going to arrest me. Right or wrong?
Don't move.
I won't.
Daniel, put your hands behind your back.
I won't. Absolutely.
Did all that.
I don't think I committed a crime.
Taser came out. Oh, that's that changed.
So the reason why I'm out here.
No, I didn't until you guys came up to my driveway and accused me of doing something.
Do you have anything on your person that's gonna poke me, stick me, hurt me, hurt me?
No,
Do you have any weapons on you whatsoever?
No, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and search your pocket. Anything in your waistband?
No. You know you
Daniel?
put handcuffs on me, right?
Yes, Daniel. I heard you had been drinking. I kind of smell
It
it.
doesn't matter. I can
You
drink.
can. You can. Listen.
In my house.
But I'm just gonna
Like,
ask
yeah,
you how
but
much.
it's like drink at a moderate level to where it's like you're not threatening people and then got people calling the cops on you. Yeah, you know, if you have a drink, my thing is this: if you can handle your liquor, then yeah, you know, drink. But if you can't, don't drink. It's as easy and simple as that. So you could avoid situations like this, but he hasn't learned. So
How much do you think you had
As
tonight?
much as I want to.
Well, that's not an answer to the question. How much do you think you had tonight?
As much as I want to.
Okay.
I think that's a perfect answer to the question. You just put handcuffs on me
Yes,
and
sir.
accuse me. So you put these on me because you think I committed a crime.
Well, I'm going to tell you why we put them on you. One, because obviously you're fired up. You think we're going to surround you and attack you?
Yeah, because
Fuck
that's
around,
how
find
I feel.
out. You want to
'Cause that's
fight
how-
us because
that's how I feel.
out
Yeah,
here.
but I never once acted aggressive towards either one of you.
You just got into a fighting stance like 3 times within the last 4 minutes.
So I got in a stance.
Yes, you're being
Oh,
aggressive.
all right, all
Yes.
right, all
on my property.
it's like, yeah, it's like, I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like, did you just forget you threatened the cop? And then, yeah, even I noticed that he got into a fighting stance. And it's like, fam, you can't do things like that and then just think a person's just gonna look at you and be like, oh, well, that's not anything to worry about. Yeah, this guy, I'm like, fam, you're gonna have to watch some like episodes of Cops, watch some cop movies, whether it's fictional or based on a true story. What else? You know, watch you some body cam videos and things. Watch some reactions to some body cam videos. You know, you may learn a thing or two. But yeah, this guy, I'm like, man, it's just that's what a lot of these people need to do though. Is like, even if they don't even want to do that, pick up a law book and just read about laws or something. Like, even I remember when I was younger, I wanted to do that, get a law book and just kind of like read all the each individual law and just overall, like, you know, see what, like, just, yeah, how many laws exist, or just, you know, but just overall learn about that type of stuff and things. But yeah, overall, it's all like, you know, I should just go up to like Barnes and Noble or something and see if they got like a law book. If not that, then well, I mean, what's the reason? It's like, they like literally a whole internet database. So they probably got like a website. They got all the like Washington state laws, Florida laws, California laws, all that stuff. So anyway.
Don't step on my property.
We're here for legal
You're
reasons.
not allowed to
step. Yes, we're here for legal reasons.
Then why didn't you actually do that?
I'm gonna explain something to you, Daniel.
He's talking to you.
No, I don't have to listen to anybody.
Oh, I was gonna explain to you why you're going to jail, but if you don't want to listen, I will not tell you.
Not at the end of the day go to the jail.
No, you are.
I'm gonna go there, yeah, but you guys
So
know
you want to
wrong.
know your charges right now, sir?
Yes.
At the very least, you're going to jail today for assault. Okay.
I assaulted
That's a threat. In the state of Florida, that's a threat.
I assaulted
not
you.
Not just me.
I assaulted anybody.
I'm not here to explain to you what Florida state statute is, but you violated the law.
But you arrested me and put handcuffs on me.
I obtained a sworn recorded statement to the victim who attested to such. So you're going to go to jail.
Who's the victim?
You wanted to throw him in your car?
Who's the victim?
Well, right now, one would.
She is the victim.
Did you make threats?
She got
This side
assaulted.
or the other side?
Assaulted. All right.
Did you make threats today, Daniel? Well,
Yeah,
let me
like
stop you right
verbal
there.
assault.
They got assaulted.
Listen. I'm going to afford you the opportunity to provide a statement.
No.
You willing to provide a statement today?
You're saying I assaulted somebody and you're arrested.
Like, my thing is this. It's like, okay, unless you guys was like reenacting scenes from a movie, it's like, if you ain't doing that, then yeah, it's verbal assault. I feel like I don't know if like how all states are when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's some states where they just let that stuff go. They're all like, okay, well, you ain't got no evidence or nothing to showcase for, or to show that this person verbally assaulted you or whatever. Then yeah, I guess you just, you know, have to let it go. Florida, it's different. They're like, no, if there's witnesses and then evidence to showcase, then yeah, they're just like, no, we gonna count that as assault, and it's like you're gonna have to go to jail for that type of stuff. You know, it's just, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you can't do things like that then think you're gonna get away with that at the end of the day.
That's real bad.
Okay. 1 second.
That's real bad. I don't want you to talk to me anymore. You just told me I'm gonna do that. I never once ever would ever put my hands on a female.
So let me stop you right there.
No.
These are your warning and your constitutional rights. I want to make sure you're aware of your constitution. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court.
I want
you have the right
mouth.
to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and to have him or her with you for questions.
You're gonna get
If
sued.
you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you before any questioning. If you wish.
You just put handcuffs on me.
Daniel, if you decide to answer questions without a lawyer
You
present,
came here
you will still
to
have the right
investigate.
to stop answering at any
Hey,
time.
what
Shut
lawyer
your
would
mouth.
pick that
Shut your
case
mouth
up
and shut the
though?
door.
Okay. You also have the right to stop
Shut
answering
up.
any time until
Shut
we
your
talk to a
mouth.
lawyer.
You know how bad.
Do you understand?
You know how bad you're acting, and that's
Daniel,
not cool.
Daniel, do you know?
Shut up.
Do you understand each of these rights? Have I explained them to you?
I know that you're a scumbag.
Okay. With these rights in mind, you're willing to talk to me
You're a
now?
scumbag. That's horrible. You put handcuffs on.
After a fist bump and a short chat, the officers spoke with the victim once more and escorted Daniel to the jail.
Yeah.
Officer Clower stayed behind to speak to the other caller and got her side of the story.
A cell phone.
Okay.
Would you rather text me screenshots or email them to me?
Well, I mean, they're literally like. No. Hold on, baby. I mean, it's literally.
And there's no rush. I mean, we can leave now, and you can
Yeah.
you can send them in an email.
I mean, this is just today.
Yep, send them all. I tell you what, I'll give you my email on a card. Yeah.
That's what I'm. And look, I mean, look at the phone calls too. There's 1, 2, 3, 6, 6. Ooh. I mean,
I see them. They're
13.
13. Yeah, you're
and
at
again,
like
this is, and that's
29
just
calls.
since 4 o'clock.
Dang.
So the last time you called, basically, because I saw Savita was here like 4:30, or called you at least at 4:30.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk,
Okay.
and then I have some paperwork for you.
Okay.
That paperwork is your rights as a victim of a crime.
Okay.
This
It's like,
46
see how, like, yeah, I thought he was like 40 something. I'm like, yeah, and it's just sad. But anyways, but it's like, see how calm she is with the cop versus how he was acting with the cop. And I just feel like there will be people out there that will watch this video and would try to take the guy's side. But I'm like, and that's up until they get put in a situation where you're in the woman's shoes. And then that's when you probably would go sit back and think on this video and then be all like, okay, maybe I was wrong for thinking that this guy was in the right for what he was doing. And it's like, no, this ain't right. That's why he got put in the back of a squad car.
year-old kid was transported to Charlotte County Jail, while Officer Clower told the victim what was going to happen to her boyfriend.
Hey, get the away.
It's like, bro, you ain't got no power
You
in the back
heard?
of
The out of my car, mother. You'll find the out. Hey, I'm gonna hurt you so bad. I'm gonna hurt you so bad. I'm gonna hurt.
With the spit out of his system, Daniel was booked. He was charged with simple assault and resisting without violence. Daniel paid a $500 bond the next day and was given a court date. He stood in front of Judge Bell on November 14, 2023, and was put on probation for 12 months. He had to enroll into anger management, and the judge told him to go to weekly alcohol recovery meetings for the first 12 weeks while he was on probation.
Yep.
Daniel paid his fees of $962, and on November 18, 2024, his probation was terminated.
Wow. Dang. I'm like, see, I'm like, you like, and that's the crazy thing about it. It's like you pay how about I wonder how much like 6-pack of Bud Light. How much is that? A 6-pack of Bud Light, $9.46. I'm like, so $9.46 done cost you $900.46. And it's just something where I'm like, man, you know, people, I really wish that people would learn and understand that it's like, you know, you can't be doing that. You know, you can't be get drunk threatening people and then think like, oh, it's gonna be good for you at the end of the day. It's not, bruh. It's really not. So yeah, that's you know, it's more so unfortunate for the mom, you know, but the teacher mom, and then that the person that caught the cops. Him on the other hand, it's like, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, bruh, put that alcohol down. It's like, hopefully, yeah, he ain't got better since then, but who knows. But anyways, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Patrol Stories TV for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.